As the preparations for the 47th Annual Independence Day Parade are on the way here at the Garrison Savannah, we can't help but cast our minds back to Barbados' first independence, which was commemorated and celebrated in fine style in 1966 right here at the Garrison Savannah. The father of independence, Errol Walton Barrow, was on hand to witness the lowering of the Union Jack and the hoisting of our very first national flag. 47 years after that first national flag was raised on November 30th, 1966, Bajans of all walks of life still make way to the Garrison Savannah to witness the spectacle of the annual Independence Day Parade.
I love Independence Day. I run it for 4 years now. I am a Cuban community person. I go all around with the police band. There's my type of people. So I enjoy it very much. The reason why I am here, not in New York, because I can miss out this day of Christmas morning as a custom. So thank God that the Lord gave us the rain and we'll have a good time.
Hi, I am here to see my uncle march in the Independence Parade, and he is marching with the Barbados for his service.
I am here today because I think that it's time that we wake up and honor the leaders of this country and the armed forces, and also to be proud to be a Bajan regardless of the circumstances. It is wonderful to be here this morning.
Yes, I attended the parade because I really love to see the military display, and really, I'm a really patriot. I'm a patriot, and I really even take charge of the celebration every year at my church. Yes, I observe that. I lead the observation, so I enjoy independence. At least I don't really talk about independence, I talk about nationhood. Yes. So I'm very glad to see that we come to such a great, I would say, standard of life. And we've got to thank God for everything as we go on through this life. Amen.
I was coming to the parade from 1966 because I like it. Barbados is a beautiful place. And I am proud to be a Bajan, and we don't know what we have here, but it's so beautiful. So I like come to see the parade because the guys is really parade very nice and thing, and I love it.
Today, whether the parade is staged at day or night, it is still filled with all the pomp and pageantry necessary to fill us up with national pride.
I am here because I love the Independence Parade. I used to be a cadet myself. This morning, my daughter, Sergeant Brittany Branco White, is on parade. This parade, I would encourage any young person to be a part of any of the groups that are on parade here today. It has been going on forever. I have been coming since I've returned from Canada for the last 12 years to view this parade. If I'm late, I am very annoyed. I like to be here for this. After this parade, we go home, we soak in all that has happened, we review everything that was done, and the mere fact that in the old days when Dighton Ward, used to be the Governor General, he used to go around and view the parade on a car. He used to walk around the actual parade square and talk to some of the members of the detachment. I would like to see that happen again because it is very, very inviting. I had that privilege of talking to Dighton Ward, and I remember that for the rest of my life. I gave that to my daughter to use one day in a project that she had at school, and she earned a grade A, and I was very proud of her. Hi, A Stant Center. We're going home today. We're going to enjoy and soak in what has happened today. I invite you to view it on TV. If you're here, you're missing a good thing.
I'm just enjoying the parade. Haven't been here for years, and my sister's visiting from Atlanta, and my nephew is here, and we're going to go and celebrate some more in the sea afterwards and see if we can find some conkeys and maybe go and look around and see if there's any other independence action going on. So we're looking forward to that.
Happy Independence to Barbados. Today is my birthday, and I don't know what else I'm going to do for the balance of the day. I have so much places to go. But after whatever else, I probably end up at Q in the community and enjoy the balance of my day with friends and family. Thank you.
Here at St. Anne's Fort, which is a prominent part of the historic garrison Savannah, is home to the Barbados Defence Force. Construction on St. Anne's Castle, or St. Anne's Fort as we know it today, began in 1705. Due to financial restrictions, the process took 11 years. Well, each year, the BDF is teeming with activity because the responsibility for coordinating the Independence Parade falls squarely on the shoulders of the men and women of the BDF on behalf of the Barbados government. The Independence Parade is planned, coordinated, and rehearsed in a matter of weeks before it is masterfully executed in a grand spectacle at the Garrison Savannah. The Savannah is the only area other than the Bridgetown Port which has the wide enough expanse and infrastructure necessary for hosting the more than 1,000 plus men and women on parade on Independence Day. Lieutenant Colonel Glyne Sinatra Granum, who served as the parade commander for 2012 and 2013, knows firsthand exactly what it takes to coordinate and pull together the entire Independence Parade.
The parade that the Barbadian public and the wider world witnesses on Independence Day every year is a culmination of many months of effort. Certainly a partnership which involves many organizations starts really to pick up in the latter part of August into September, where we do a lot of work to ensure that the choreography, the mapping, the layout of the ground is all accurate and precise. And then that is followed by a number of rehearsals getting into the latter part of September into October, certainly to prepare the troops for what is the artistry and the precision and the drill that the Barbadian public witnesses on Independence Day. Indeed, it is a moment of pride when the soldiers, and I'm certain all the other organizations, the Royal Barbados Police Force, the youth organizations such as the Girl Guides Association, the Barbados Landship, the Seventh-day Adventist Pathfinders, all these organizations can put on their finest and parade for the public of Barbados, for the citizens of Barbados, to show them that we are proud of the 47 years of our history as an independent nation, that we stand ready to go into the future, the uncertain future, with pride and with courage, drawing on the motto of pride in industry, and certainly pledging full allegiance to Barbados. A lot of effort goes into the parade. We at the Barbados Defence Force are very proud to be the leaders and the organizers, and it's something that we have the honor and privilege to lay on every year. And we are grateful for doing that. The Barbados Defence Force is able to organize, coordinate, and deliver the parade each year in partnership with its stakeholders, due to its dedication to its motto, a symbol of excellence.
Eyes Right will continue in a moment with a recap of the 47th Annual Independence Day Parade.
This calls for so much organization. I'm always so impressed, Lieutenant Beckles, by the amount of organization and planning, the constant rehearsals, so that this parade comes off flawlessly, or at least to the audience, it seems as though it's flawless.
Hey! Right!
Behind me is the drill hall, which was built in 1790 and was initially used as a soldier's barracks. Today, it houses one of the stateliest sections of St. Anne's Fort, including the officers' mess. Let's go take a look. As you would imagine, when it comes to staging the Independence Parade, there's a tremendous amount of discipline involved. However, it's also an opportunity for the soldiers on parade to show off.
Here we see the Barbados Regiment going by to the Hunter's Call.
Here in the West India Regiment Room is where I caught up to Lieutenant Coast Guard Wesley Beckles, who represented the military as part of the CBC broadcast for the 2012 and 2013 Independence Parades. Lieutenant Coast Guard Beckles, I'm sure that you know firsthand the sense of pride that each and every person on parade feels on the day.
Yes, Belle. When you're talking about being on parade, you're talking about that sense of wanting to be there, celebrating your national history. When we look at the parade, we see kids as young as 4 or 5 years old. We would have seen with the Barbados Landship, we would have seen some young kids. Barbados Landship having celebrated 150 years of existence, right up to the most senior person on parade. Now, the most senior person on parade would be His Excellency, the Governor General of Barbados, but he's not marching with the troops. Lieutenant Colonel Glenn Granham, he is actually the parade commander. He'll be the senior person marching with the troops on the day in question. Yeah. So we do have a distinction between the highest person on parade and the highest person marching with.
Right. Now, even standing in this room, you can feel the history that is housed here.
Yes. In this room, we've got 2 pieces of significance here. Right over your right shoulder, if you take a look here, you'll see the Union Jack. That was the last Union Jack that was flown in Barbados on the night we got independence. And that Union Jack, that's the one that was lowered. Now, if you move to the western end of the room, you would actually see the Barbados flag. This flag is the first flag that was flown on the night we gained independence.
No, what you're saying is this is the first Barbados flag that was raised on November 30th, 1966.
The first flag,
wow.
And it's housed right here at St. Anne's Fort, the garrison.
Do people even know that? Do Barbadians generally know that there's such a rich history here?
They're getting to know it. Right now we're doing a number of tours in partnership with the Barbados Garrison Historical Consortium, Inc. They've been conducting tours here for just about 2 years in collaboration with the BDF, and they've been bringing tourists in and light so they can actually come in to see not only the history in this room, they take them down to the armory so they can actually see the cannon collection down there. And we've also had a number of Barbadians coming in as well, so we're also showing that side of the history and the tourism product that a lot of people don't see, the military side, which we are trying to preserve and show to the rest of the world, not only to the tourists that come in as well, but also to the locals as well.